If you got friends, if you got family that you think they need a shift, and if you got people you know that they've been trading, but you really can't fathom how their trading is making a whole lot of sense. You want to send them, you want to take a second and send them this link and invite them for the special session. A couple of things I want to do over the next 1 hour, 45 minutes, probably. We're going to be trading money in minutes. I think that may take an hour. We're going to be looking at the market, but simultaneously, I would also be I would also be looking at the Forex market. But most importantly, one of the things I want to do is be able to show you what really is a shift in the Forex market. What is the concept of the shift? I'll bring a reminder to um, those of you that have been following me. What am I doing in this period that is making so much sense that every one of you can benefit from? There are a couple of things that you may not lay out for proper understanding. It may not be layered. If I tell you people some certain things in the end point, many people would understand it, or because understanding takes a level of experience. But one of the things I can do is I can create the experience to lead to the understanding. And that's why I do, what it is that I do. I love to engage people in experience. So this may just be an experience call, but it also have an attachment of we have that opportunity to make money. So I'm just going to get to money in minutes. I know some of you, how many of you trade Forex and binary? You trade Forex and binary, let me know in the chat. So we're going to be trading binary option this morning. And before we delve into that, we said a couple of words while we got started. We said a couple of words. And these words, for some people, imagine you're struggling to feed, or you're struggling to parent, you're struggling to have a life of a balance, and you are seeing words that look like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a 7-figure trader. There's somewhere in your life or sometime in your life, your belief will be sabotaged based on your present circumstances. Your belief will be sabotaged. It's almost like when you say some certain things, you can't believe them. So even while you are on a session, or you're in an environment of someone who's guiding you or is helping you to believe, it's almost like what you're doing is, let me just do it. I sit here today boldly to tell you something. Your life can never go opposite direction of your belief. It's impossible for your life to go the opposite direction of what you believe. I don't know if you got what I said. All right. If you got what I said, put one on the chat. It's impossible for your life to go the opposite direction of your belief. It's impossible for your life to go the opposite direction of your words. Okay. What life does, life presents to you what you produce. So every time you are experiencing a thing in your life, maybe in your finances, maybe in your trading, maybe in your family relationship, that's reproduction. That is not producing. You are reproducing what you have already produced. Where do production start? What you say that you believed. And this thing, can I tell you one truth? If I offer you a course right now at $1,000, you have to be able to afford it. Even if I offer you at $35 or $20 or $10 or $1, you have to be able to afford it before you can get access to that course. Okay. For everything you need right now that has to do with money, you have to be able to afford it. But can I tell you one thing? Okay. You don't have to afford. It doesn't require money to afford. It's your belief. If I wake up this morning and all I have to do is empty my mind and I say, the Lord is working for me, favors, and I am going to live a better life, this week. And I say it with boldness and I believe it. Believing is acting in direction of your words. It costs me nothing. It's free. If I wake up this morning and I laugh, irrespective of major losses and pain, someone betrayed me and I laugh, is that paid for? It is free of charge. Okay? Irrespective of people offending you, you are happy. Happiness is a state of mind. Can be two ways, can be controlled by your emotions or your feeling, what you decide. I can decide to be happy. I can decide to laugh like a fool. Why am I telling you this thing? When I was saying those words, the moment I said those words, I'm a testament. I'm a testament of the things that I say. 2 days ago, I showed you guys this book. Okay. When I had this book, I bought this book for the reason that I was told that my words matter. Okay, that my future can be written. I can have a diary of words. And I bought this book. And I can tell you today, for those of you that are following me for a while, everything I'm doing today is in this book. And while I wrote them down, I was broke. Okay, I wasn't a forex trader then. I wasn't a coach then. But I said that there were things that I wrote down that had led me to what I am doing today. Okay, but what did I have? I had belief. I believed that I was going to be a leader that would cause the lives of many people to change. I was going to lend to nations. I was going to be so powerful that when I speak, people will listen to me. I wasn't the Kenvry mode then that you know, but I kept saying those things. I believed that nobody had to pay me to afford it. I just believed. I say this to tell you that whenever you get in an environment, the only thing that can change you is you. Change the way you believe, change the way you act, change the way you respond. It is your wealth. I can't offer you your belief. It is you. So when you have an opportunity or when you see what someone is doing that is successful, take what you cannot afford and give what you can afford. You can believe. You can believe today that you will be earning in 6 figures over the next 3 years. You can believe. You know, one of the things that is sabotaging our belief is time. We like to put time to when we can because time is our adversary. No, time is your ally. So when you say last year that you were going to become a 6-figure trader, and last year ended, you did not become a 6-figure trader, guess what happened? You are already a 6-figure trader produced, but you did not reproduce it because your belief system was sabotaged by the time you put in it. So now you are not saying it anymore. Now you are not acting it anymore. You're not trying anymore. You're not getting into opportunities. You're locked down by your own timeline and your own belief of the same thing that you really need in your life. So I'm saying this morning. I just had to go back. Something prompting my, don't sabotage your belief. It's the only thing that you have. Say anything is possible to the one who believes. Not the one who has the most money, not the one who's more qualified, not the one who is more skillful, to the one who dare to believe. Dare to believe in your next phase of trading. Dare to believe that irrespective of the failures you've had, the losses you've had, you are a blessed person that will make out the great things from trading, okay, from your business. I dare you to believe over the next 3 years of your life. One thing I've mastered is anything that I want to do this year, I give myself a limit of 3 years. Okay, don't force yourself with time. You grow over time. I promise you, you will grow. This man that is sitting here right now, there was a time you won't even see me. I'm not even in the clock of being seen. But today I believed. Even while I'm losing, I'm believing. Because that is what I have. You can't take it. If you take that away from me, I'm empty. Why would you take your belief away from you? You have nothing if you stop to believe. All right, so type on the chat, I believe. Don't allow situations, don't allow losses, don't allow your final verdict stop you from believing. The words that you're speaking today, say, I had this diary, I created it for Pewat Nation. I can tick some things. I'm ticking them. There are certain things I'm saying today. They they are no more hope. They are, I don't need faith for them. I don't need hope for them. They're already a reality. But when I wrote them down, some of them were just sprinters, things to get me to where, but now some of them are a reality. That is how it is. Your life will move in the direction of your belief. So don't stop believing. Does that make sense? All right, let's get into the market. So looking at the emotion of the market this morning, Euro is strong, JPY is weak. So Euro JPY is going to be buying sentimentally. Okay. What do we do? So this is 9:19. 9 o'clock there was news on Euro. 10 o'clock there's news on Euro. So Euro is experiencing some mid-impact news. Okay. So let me look at another. So 10 o'clock there's going to be news on Euro. So let's look at what is AUD doing? AUD is weak. AUD USD is going to be selling. Let's look at, okay, so this is AUD USD. It's going to be selling. That's good. So I'm going to be looking at AUD USD sell as well. I'm going to be looking at USD JPY buy as well. So those are two currencies. First off, I'll be looking at, okay, USD CAD is still there. USD CAD for a buy, USD JPY for a buy, AUD USD for a sell. You guys just write these currencies on the chart for me. Okay, those are things I'll be looking at. I'll just analyze them and we'll see where we'll trade them. Euro J, okay, Euro is experiencing news, but I also look at it. I'd also look at it. Euro card, it's going to be doing well for a buy. So someone write it down as well. So I don't have to always. AUD, USD, Euro JPY, Euro card, AUD, USD JPY, USD card. So just write those currencies down. I will be looking at those things. So sentimentally, we know what to trade, which is the most important thing. Know what you want to trade. Then begin to see if it aligns with what you want to trade. Let's see the market right now in respect to these currencies. So AUD, USD, 1 hour, this guy is bullish. I don't have to even use a tool. I know this guy is bullish. So it's bullish on the 1 hour, not good. It's bullish on the 15 minutes, not good. So we can't trade AUD, USD at the moment because it's bullish. So bullish and sentiment does not align. So we eliminate that. Okay, Euro JPY for a buy. So Euro JPY for a buy. Okay, Euro is bullish, 5 minutes bullish, 15 minutes bullish, 1 hour, and bullish daily as well, I believe. Okay, so we can actually buy Euro JPY. So that's the first thing I'm going to analyze right now. So the next thing I do is technically, what does the market do? It will buy at levels. So I just create the levels that the market has created over through charting. So daily, I may do 4 hours. Let's say 4 hours. Okay, it's 4 hours. Okay. So this market actually had a great momentum this morning, and since yesterday, it's been buying. Okay, so it's been buying, and if it starts selling, it may start to sell for a long time because it's bought for a long time. So whilst we're waiting for our best, okay, so market should be buying. Market should be buying any of these areas. But apart from that, since market had a great bull, I love to add, let's see. Yeah, this place will be good. So this area should buy in the market and hold. Except Euro is experiencing its news factor. This place should buy. What do we have here? What's the time? 23. Okay, so in the next 7 minutes, there's going to be a reversal timing. In the next 7 minutes. Oh, but this guy is really looking good where it is. So it's either the market buys from here. Let me see. This is 50%. Just adding this. Not that we have an okay, we have an area there. 888. If it gets there, I'm going to take a light risk. If it doesn't get there on timing, okay, I'll take a light risk on Euro US, Euro JPY for 5 minutes on timing. But if it doesn't get to timing, I'll just take it ahead. Don't run away. I'm waiting for you. Where it is right now, everything is actually ready. So if you feel like taking a sharp one at the close of the candle, you can, but use a light risk. Shush. Okay. I did. I actually took it, but light. All right. So normally it was supposed to move from this area because that's an equilibrium, that's 50%. But if it doesn't, it means market may pull all the way down here. That is when you start having real technical trades, push up trades. So let's see what happens within the next 5 minutes. Okay, so while I am looking at this and we're waiting for it, we still have other things. What was the other thing? Other aside Euro, AUD USD was eliminated. What other thing did I USD JPY, right? Okay, USD card. Okay, this is apparently USD card. USD card for a buy. This looks good on the 5 minutes. Okay. Let me check USD card again. USD card. Okay. USD card. Okay. So USD card not bad. So let's screen is full. So this is arranging well. At the close of the candle, you guys have your trade. It may push to the down level, make it pushing down, but don't miss it. USD card 5 minutes bullish, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes is also bullish, but I doubt 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is bullish. Okay, so that we can trade. Let's chart it up. Oh, I gotta take everything out. Okay, so USD card is at a very good place. You should buy. $362 should be a good place USD card buys. $362 buy USD card for 5 minutes. That'll be our second trade. So how many of you caught? How many of you are almost closing profit on Euro JPY? Okay, put profit on the chart. USD card is going to be 362. If it hits there, it's going to be good, but it may be moving from where it is right now because it was already too over. Okay, so maybe moving, maybe moving, maybe moving. Wait, wait. So this is a good payout move, right? It's closing in 30 seconds. This guy didn't get to us. It's moving. This also moving away. Didn't get that. I'm gonna drop an alarm. If it does, I'll take the trade. If it doesn't, that's fine. So how many of you didn't take this trade? Put I didn't in the chat. So that was the closing. How many of you made money? Put cleared on the chat if you did that. How many of you trade binary and you did not take that trade? Okay, so USD card is moving away. Missed it. Yeah, I can bet many of you were being too cautious. You were, sometimes you get cold feet in a trade. The trade actually gave different opportunities for the move. It gave it. It came back down. Even when I said, okay, I took it here, I took it around here. It came down here again. And this was the area I said, okay, you guys go. You should. So if I say I'm looking at the trade and I have told you that I traded it, why are you being too careful? It's just because we tend not to want to lose most of the time, and we sabotage our own emotions. It's good. It's better to lose taking your chances than not to take your chances and don't learn. All right. So my next trade is going to be, what was the other currency I told you guys? I'm going to look at some USD card here, USD JPY. So let's see. So I'm going to allow this trade come back to the 888. All right. And I'm going from 888, 888. Okay, I'll still take another trade on timing. Or this is going to be my next bust up. But right about now, this is, so let me put an alarm at 888. This is coming. Why are you coming so fast? This guy has not moved for this. Okay. Yes, the card is good. Yes, the CHF is also there. Yes, the GPY is also there. So let's brush into this guy. Let me replace you. So I've dropped the areas. I'm just going to do USD JPY here right now. And I jump up again. So USD JPY is really very bullish. 5 minutes bullish. 15 minutes bullish. Okay, the side is broken. So these other guys are running away. Okay. Our next food for thought would be Baluba. Baluba. Yep. These areas are good. So if market comes to 175 USD JPY, I think I'm going to honor that food. USD JPY 151 to 175 buy for 5 minutes. And drop an alarm there. I mean, what did I just say there? Okay. 175 will be here. All right, good. You guys save this area a bit because some of them they may not trigger. I'm just giving you the area. They may not trigger here right now. And I'm going to tell you a trick to binary options. Okay. Man, this guy's running away. So let's replace that. What else did I say? USDCHF. Let me see USDCHF. Oh, USDCHF, USDCHF. Wow, USDCHF. We escaped the 5 minutes bullish, 15 minutes bearish on 15 minutes, 1 hour. Oh, 1 hour is bearish. Oh, no, can't trade that. Can't trade USDCHF. What happened here? USD has taken over. Today. Okay. So Euro UJPY should be dropping more. Euro AUD should be buying. Euro CHF. Okay. I think Euro is dropping. Should I go to GBP? GBP is always fast. Let's see what GBP is. No, GBP is very bullish at the moment. We may not get a trade. So bullish. GBP card. Let me see GBP card. Oh, let's even see GBP AUD. Wow, that's it. Yeah. GBP AUD is just 1 hour. Oh, this guy is over. Okay, it's bullish. Okay, wow. You just escaped 15 minutes bullish. So bullish. Let me see GBP card. So up there. Okay. So we have USD card, we have Euro JPY. Let's see Euro JPY again. Now Euro JPY, I feel it might be compromised because the Euro is losing strength. So the next time in is going to be in 45. If in the next time in it gets here, I'm still going to honor the trade. But I think Euro is losing strength since it's dropping. It's dropping here right now. It was the first night dropping. Okay, yeah, it was 5, night dropped to, it was 6, night dropped to 4. Okay, so I don't know how that is going to hold, but I'll just look at it. USD card was here. That's still going up. AUD USD is for sell. Okay, and it's selling quite well. GBP CHF. GBP CHF is not a bad one. Around this area's market is supposed to do good. It is 5 minutes. I see 15 minutes. Wow, this guy has to come like down. Okay, this is already the 15 minutes. Okay, so market is in its roof, which means you start selling, it will sell hard, which means you have to take this trade, you have to be taking them areas that are strong. GBBC is running away. Euro JPY is running away again. It means that area that it is a strong area. It's fighting. What did I do? 4 hours. I made you red. Okay. So we got 5 minutes to the timing, which is here. If it does, we'll honor the trade again. But I want to make sure euro is okay. I hope you're not being compromised. Okay, stay there. So we have a trade area for GBP It's going to be good. May not happen now, but you guys watch out for this area. It's going to be good for our return move. 459 to 468 will be good. Okay, we'll soon be done with Forex, binary, because every other thing is on the waiting list. Okay, now that I got my areas, I will just wait for them. So I've dropped an alarm there. They may not happen now. They may not even happen over the next 1 hour, but they would happen eventually. That's where my alarm comes in. Okay, because binary is immediate. You can just go back, look at it. So another thing that I do in binary is when I was training in the academy, there's something I always tell you. There are so many things you will never learn to do except you start doing them. Attention, money flows towards attention. So many things you do today, you've done it over a period of time. That's why you know how to do them. So some people don't know how to check on money. You think it's just time. When we come on a session, this is when you can make money and you just get. No. If you learn what we do here and you check on it, you put your heart to it. How do I put my heart to anything? I pay attention to it. Every 15 minutes on the clock. When I was trading binary, I'll go look at my setup. Every 15 minutes, I'll just go look at my phone. Okay, I'll just check. Okay, nothing is happening right now. That's fine. I'll go about my day. Every 15 minutes. If you do it over a period of time, guess what? Just like, how many of you, let's be honest with ourselves, how many of you subconsciously or unconsciously, you see yourself carrying your phone and checking your Instagram? You check your Instagram or you check your WhatsApp. Not that they messaged you. You just pick your phone and you check your Instagram, check your WhatsApp. How many of you do that? Put 5 on the chat. I believe many of you, except you want to tell yourself a lie. Even me, I do it. All right, because I've done it over a period of time. It's not subconscious. My mind will just go. Okay. Your mind is programmed to help you do the things you pay attention to. So what do you do? If there is money in trading for you and you have areas you want to trade, when they trigger, you may not know, but do you know you can actually start looking at them? If you look at it often, you can begin to beat when they trigger. So every 15 minutes, I can check on this. Every 15 minutes, or every 5. You have to look at it. Okay, is it close? Okay, all right. So you may not wait. Someone may say, I don't have alarm. You don't need alarm. You can make yourself a programmed alarm every 15 minutes or every 30 minutes. Okay, you just go look at it. You just go look at it. Okay, you find out that when it's closed, you see it. Okay, it's not closed, you go about your activity. When it's closed, you see it. Because every 15 minutes on the clock, the market tends to reverse. So it means every 10 minutes on the clock, I can actually check the market. Knowing that I've done, so where the treasure of a king is, his heart is there. And guess what? Wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure would be. Imagine if your heart is in your job. Can there be any treasure in your job? No. So you want to be careful where you put your heart. So if you're not seeing a lot of money, it means your heart is not in an environment where there is not a lot of. I rather put my heart. Why? What is wrong with you, JPY? Why are you running away? So this trade is going to drop crazily when you don't expect. Okay, it's not getting to our area, so it's just moving. I almost got to us and just tearing away. If it doesn't come on timing, I'm not going to take the trade. I'm going to ignore it. I don't like trades that are messing around with me. So zero timing is now. So timing is now and is bullish, close on a bullish state, which is that's good for me. Okay. How many of you enjoy this short trading session? So how many of you enjoyed it? You don't have to make money to enjoy it, but how many of you think this is something that would help you if you have access to? All right. Now, this wants to come when it's not timing. It's dangerous. This trade is tricky. So I'm going to move into another trading session now, which is Forex. Okay. But my timeline for binary is exhausted. I don't like Euro JPY anymore because it didn't really help me. We do this almost most of the time in the week. Okay. I trade binary. What is really the idea of binary for anyone who's a trader? Binary is a side hustle, a very valuable side hustle, very powerful. Okay. Many of you have money in the banks. At least everybody have money in the bank, but they don't learn to know how to use this money to make money for you. Forex is deep. Okay. Before some of you can master Forex may take a while, but it takes very short term to master binary options. It's very easy. The only bad side to binary, two bad sides to binary, I always like to say it, is it requires a very beautiful risk fortitude. Okay. You can't be a gambler. You end up losing a lot of money. But if you have a good risk system, you would make money in binary. All right. So the other bad side is it's a casino. It doesn't have proper security. Okay. I say things for what they are and what they measure. Binary doesn't have proper security because it's a casino of Forex. So when you trade binary, be very objective. You cannot lay your money in binary. You take money from binary. You have an investment structure that takes money from binary because why? It doesn't really have a secured foundation. Do you guys get what I'm saying? It's not a gamble. That doesn't mean it's a gamble. No, when I'm talking about security, I'm talking about from the standpoint of the monetary system of the world. Binary don't. Okay, it's a synthetic. So that's why I use the word casino. Okay, so why am I telling you this? I'm a risk manager. I'm a risk manager. I'm an investor. Okay, just like how many of you are into real estate? If you're looking at buying a property, you want to buy because of the future, not because of how beautiful you want to stay now. It's because of the future. So you want to look at its security. Okay. Binary doesn't really have that future security compared to what we have in Forex. Forex is like a bank. I can put my money in Forex and leave it rather than have it in the bank account. And I don't have any major because they are secured entities. But the binary option space, that's why you see that a lot of binary brokers have evolved, have jackpot with people's money because they're not really secured, and there is a lot of manipulation in the system. They're not properly really guided compared to what we have in Forex. And I say this to everyone, not because I trade binary, I have account in binary, I have a withdrawal system, I have a good trading system. Okay. I make more money in binary than I make in Forex. Okay. I can do sometimes in a month or in a week 40%, 30%, sometimes 100% within a month in binary because of a good trading system. Okay. But I don't necessarily do that. I don't do if I don't aim to do that in binary in Forex. So what I do is that I trade withdraw. It's kind of like it's a side hustle where you just withdraw, you compound withdraw, compound withdraw. So you know that if you've withdrawn over time money that is in the broker, major, you don't have a measure of emotional risk. Does that make sense? This is always my advice to people. Okay, there are opportunities, you take them for what they are. So that's me. That's me for binary. Okay, there are brokers that have been there for 5 years. Doesn't change what binary is. So someone say, they've been here for 5 years. It doesn't change what it is. They can be here for 10 years. It doesn't change what it is. So I'm not talking because of how long. Okay, is based on the industry, they have a less secured environment. So don't put all of your money in binary. Rather, put small, then grow into big, then begin to just make it a hustle that's bringing in a certain money. Imagine if you're taking $500 every week from a certain $3,000 or $2,000 that you deposited there. Makes sense, right? How many of you go what I share? Put 10 on the chat. So binary is very important. If you're a trader, trade it. Okay, but trade it with sense. Which broker can you recommend on binary? I use one prime option and pocket option. Okay, those are the two brokers that I use in binary, and I've been using them for over 3 years. So yeah, beautiful. How many of you are ready for the next deal? Okay, we're ready. Now, what we're doing, some of you have been following me, and I've been doing something maybe a lot of people don't understand, but I am someone who's always moved by passion to make people know direction. The most important thing in life, in anything you do, rather more than speed, is direction. A lot of people go for speed. A lot of people go for the option of fast. Okay, but I tell you, the most important, it may be slow. Even if you are the slowest, but you are in the right direction and you're moving, you definitely get to your destination. There's no competition of how or when when you got it. The most important thing is getting it. I've had traders that when it came into trading, their first year, they blew. But I'm still here today. Some traders are no more trading. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's not a competition of we are running together and we need to get to the same place at the same time. So if you get there before me, it means I'm not doing well. Just because someone is succeeding doesn't mean you're not doing well. Okay. One of the things you have to know is, do you want to get there? What is most important? Is it fast or getting there eventually? If it is getting there eventually, then do what it takes, no matter the time required. A lot of people have been trading and they are messed up. They are chasing speed. They are chasing the next strategy. They are chasing the next big community, okay, the next big coach, thinking it is the external factor that would create the internal success. No, I tell you, no, 100% no. It is the internal structure that would attract the right external feature, okay? If you get your inside, your direction, your goal, and your commitment to stay consistent, the right coaches will come, the right courses will come, the right plan. You may have a good trading strategy today, but it may not work for you. Two things, all right? It is not your type of strategy, or it is not yet time. So all you need to do is wait for it. Consistency, stay slow, grow. Okay. So over time in trading, I've had different and beautiful strategies that have worked for me. I tell you the truth, that have worked and I've helped people make money. But sometimes these strategies, they evolve. I experienced something 2 years ago, okay, that I experienced this year in the market. There are strategies that will work based on market flow. Okay, they'll work. But after a time, when the market dynamics change, they will begin to cluster and you will begin to have challenges. Okay. I am here to tell you that if as a trader, you do not evolve, you do not have one or two trading. If you only have one system of trading, you will not last the market a long period. Okay. But you need to have at least 2, 3 trading systems that understand the market. That is when you're going to have, because the trading is like language. The more you understand and you're traveling, you're global, the more you can interact with the market very well. So last year, pushing into this year, I got exposed to something that I have known from the very beginning. I'm a trader that is price action oriented. Okay, price action is really the brain of the market. Okay, but price action has depth. Many of you have heard about market structure. Before I started talking about market structure, how many of you have heard about market structure? Put market structure in the chat. Because I'm just going to show you guys a couple of things, irrespective of where you're trading from. I just want to show you or remind you of what we learn that we don't pay attention to, or what we get exposed to that we don't pay attention to, that is paying attention to people's account. I didn't hear the name because I guess coach didn't say it. He said, Kenvry, I didn't hear the name of the broker recommended for binary. I said it now. I said one prime option and pocket option. Okay. So how many of you have heard about market structure? Let me know in the chat. You guys interact with me so that we can make money. I can show you money. Can you guys still hear me? Very good. You've heard of market structure. So good. A beautiful question again. Between a beautiful strategy and a strategy that can pay you beautiful, which do you prefer? That's a very straight question, but has a cunning feel. Okay, so I have to repeat the question. I say it's a straightforward question, but it has a cunning feel. I say between a beautiful strategy and a strategy that can pay you beautifully, which do you prefer? Which should you prefer? If you want to be a successful trader, pay attention. I need everybody to pay attention. Even pay attention to yourself. While you're answering this question, ask yourself, why am I choosing this? Why am I saying this? Okay. Is it the one that can pay? Someone say beautiful strategy. Okay. Beautiful strategy. Okay. Now, between a beautiful woman and a woman that can give you a beautiful family, which would you go for? Now, some of you are thinking features. Yeah. Say both. If you have to choose one, who should you go for? A lot of people will go for a beautiful woman because that is what they see. And this is what they'll tell themselves, okay, I can make this beautiful woman give me a beautiful home. There's a guarantee in the two states. There is a guarantee in the two options. One has guarantee, one has probability. Well, guarantee is not in the right word to use in business, but I'm just trying to use it. Between the option of sustainable wealth, so there is the end game. One has the end game, one has the beginning. Okay. Which would you go for? Go for the end game. A lady that can give you a beautiful home, go for it. Because why? At the end of the day, what you crave for in life is to have a beautiful home. It's not to have a beautiful lady. How many of you know that? Okay. So there's the end game. Between a beautiful strategy, a lot of people learn trading today because of beauties or strategy. How it's paying them now. Okay, what's good about the strategy? That's why I use the word beautiful. Oh, this is working, it's making money now. So they learn it. A lot of people came into trading because of how beautiful a strategy is. Okay, and today they have not had a beautiful earning system because why? They focus more on the car rather than the destination. And you guys get what I'm saying? How many of you are getting? How many of you are getting what I'm saying? Okay, don't focus more on the car. A beautiful car can drive many places, but there's a car that was positioned to go to the place you want to go. Between both cars, which would you choose? So the people that are goal driven, end game driven, would always go for what? Sustainable resource. There's something in trading, okay, that a lot of traders don't pay attention to, because why? They rather play on the beauties of the market, beauties of strategy. But for every trader, there is a universal law that plays. There's a universal psychology. The trading environment is a straightforward environment. It's not cunning. It's not it's not deceitful. Someone is talking. Okay. Now, the operations of a lot of people make it look complex. Liquidity is the game of Forex. Now, the only difference is some people have more liquidity more than you. Some agency, some brokers, some government factor, some central banks. They hire the organization, the more liquidity they have. And the more liquidity they have, okay, the more control they have. So they tend to have more odds than those who don't have liquidity. So they tend to be a manipulation based on liquidity. But the foundation of Forex is liquidity. So every strategy that is based on liquidity would always give you a better end game. When I discovered market structure, I trade a lot of things in the market, but when I had the market structure approach, it brought a lot of peace and understanding to trading based off liquidity. And I've showed it several times. The whole game of you buying and selling this market is to have a proper destination of profitability and a proper accountability of risk. Many people are trading strategy that does not have good accountability of risk. That is why it's a gamble. You win today, you hope to win tomorrow, but tomorrow takes away from you, and you can have 7 wins and 3 losses, and you are lost. You've lost totally, because why? You do not have a proper accountability of destination and accountability of risk in your strategy. The goal is let me just trade and win money. No, it's not trade. Don't exit that mindset if you want to be a trader that want to stay here for long and have success. Don't just want to win. Know how you can win. Document your win. Have a strategy that can show you data of your winning stream and your losing stream. And you can know that if I stream in losing, this is my extent. If I stream in winning, this is my extent. Then you can now invest in it. Many people, they invest when they should be documenting. So you are a gambler because of your strategy. Okay. The course is going to start on Saturday. But I want to use this opportunity to tell people, I'm starting the course. When you get started, the whole idea of the course that I am doing is not to show you a strategy that wins. It's not to show you a beautiful woman. It's to show you a beautiful home and how you can nurse this woman to give you that home. Okay, that's why when I started, I first showed you the strategy and I showed you how beautiful. Let me do a bit of it again here on this session. Some of you, you've not been on my session, so you may not really understand what I'm saying. Oh boy, I'm sorry guys, I already went out. Played out, right? I know some of you, you took the trade, but sorry, we ended the session already. How many of you, I know some of you listen and you trade. How many of you did that? How many of you, to be honest, just tell me, I won't buy it. Okay. So we missed that one. For me, I missed it. Okay, but it played out the area. All right, and that was good. So let me leave here and show you guys something. So I gave you guys gold last week, right? I sent you guys gold, and I told you, based off on market structure, there's something the market will always do. It will take away liquidity. All right. When it raises liquidity, it will mitigate liquidity. It will raid it. It will create a structure, break that structure, retest it, and move. Okay. All of these things may look like strategy, but it is what the market is all about, liquidity. So as a trader, if you can identify liquidity, okay, so let me go back. So this is why we had this good. I told you guys this was the shift, and the market bought the shift, moved. Okay. That was quite a move, over 300 pips done. And I believe the market is still going to get here. Okay. But right about now, it has moved. And if you had exited, you'd have exited here. First TP here. You're done. Okay. One move. Get your best move. If you can get your best move, you will never jump into market. So let me give you guys what the market always do whenever it want to make a huge move. What it always does. Okay. There is first liquidity. It will clean liquidity. It will create it will create a new structure. Okay. It will wipe out previous liquidity, create a new structure, break it, retest it, and move. Okay. Let's do that again. So when you see every time the market creates liquidity, so this is a range. All right. This is a range in the market. Okay. So this is a range in the market and it had a floor. So this was a floor. So this means this is a point of interest. This is a range and this is a point of interest. One of the things the market tends to do most of the time, okay, is it will wipe out that liquidity. Because why? Market is always chasing where there is money. So when this market hits here and was buying, a lot of people got in. So there's a lot of liquidity based up on this move. But when the big boys want to target the main area, they will come and take the small people out to collect their money. And this happened. So this was the raid. Okay. Or we could say we break it down. This whole area is the raid. So it made this move. Created in the go, it created what? A shift. Broke. Retested. This is an entry. Your stop loss is supposed to be below these areas. Okay. So let's say you put a small stop loss. This would have taken you out, which means this raided this area. That is still the hunt for liquidity. And after that, what happened? It created the shift, which means the trade is still in range. The range is still available. When market broke, retested, what happened after? Did the market hit its sell side liquidity? Yes or no? Okay. It hit a sell side liquidity. Now you want to imagine, how does the market come down? Point of interest. Okay. There's point of interest. It will mitigate point of interest. Mitigated. Raided. What happens after a raid? Okay. So this is a good, you see this area here? It's a beautiful, if we break this on the smaller, I'm on 1 hour, right? So we had a shift here. So most of the time is clear, most of the time it's not. So there's a shift here. Okay, it actually went down. Our market did not break and retest, but it moved. But there's always a raid. So imagine you get into, so the first liquidity point is here. Imagine you get in and you're trying to sell. It did not really respond. It's not about support and resistance. It's about liquidity. When you have a liquidity mindset, okay, there is something that will always happen when market hit higher time frame. So this is a higher time frame, strong areas. A lot of people tend to sell because it is a higher time frame, because higher time frame tend to. But one of the things we've seen over and over in the market, there's always a manipulation in this higher time frame. If you can understand the manipulation, mitigation, eradication, whenever after every eradication of liquidity, that is when the market moves extensively. Okay, after every eradication, I'm on gold. Gold does not operate like normal pairs. When you see pairs like, let me move to maybe other pairs, currency pairs. You guys trade, a lot of people trade currency pairs. Okay, whenever you check a beautiful, so let me look at where did we have liquidity. So this market is ranging now. Let me show you guys something. So this is point of interest. This is a range in the market. This is a range in the market. This is a range in the market. Okay, when you spot a range, this is a point of interest, which means liquidity based on what the market has done before. So this is a range. If the market wants to buy that range, one of the things it tends to do, okay, is it will first raid it. Okay, it will first raid it. Whenever it raids, it will create a structure. All right. When it breaks that structure, it will retest the structure. Then it will move. If it doesn't move, it will raid again. So this is a raid. This is a structure. When it broke the structure, retest the structure, what did it do? Moved, taking out all TP levels, created a range. So there is always, so you thinking you're buying, someone is taking your money. So imagine if you have the concept of trading with liquidity in mind. That is not just about buying position. Okay, there's a strategy that can actually help you, okay, know when to get. So if this market comes here right now, look at what's happening. So this is a liquidity point, right? Look at what happened, ladies and gentlemen. It mitigated, raided. Okay, now after the raid, we take this, you see this market before it sold down, because this is it. Okay, this is the range, and this is a sell side liquidity. What happened after? The moment it hit the range, raided, it created a point. This is my stop loss. This is a break. This is a retest. This is a closing, liquidity taking. So my range is the concept of how far I want to go with the trade. But there has to be a couple of things that will play out. You must trade in respect to liquidity. This was a sell side liquidity before this raid. It means, okay, if I am going to trade a sell, market structures must give me bearish market structure. So what is bearish market structure? All right. So this is a swing low. This is a swing high. And this is a downtrend. Before it sold, it created a bearish market structure after liquidity has been taken out. Okay. And all I just need to do is what? Trade the neck. So this is a break retest, close, down. It happens almost all the time. Almost all the time. Whenever, even if you're trading it short, like this is a 1 hour range. Okay, before that 1 hour range moved, they tend to be what? A pull down, okay, a close range, a break and a retest of those close range. And look at what happened, drop, took it up. So it's not just about, I could show you over and over, I've done it, I've been doing it over the last 2 months, okay? How the market tend to tell you a story before it makes the major move. So don't just try to make moves. See what the major moves are and begin to align. Don't just try to date a beautiful woman, okay? Date a woman that can give you a beautiful relationship. So knowing the liquidity points of the market. So I know one thing right now. This market has hit liquidity. It means it has fulfilled a 1 hour liquidity. Another thing is the consciousness of time frame. Okay. So I do know this is the liquidity that has been eradicated, which means if market, another thing that is going to happen right now, this is a 4 hour shift. Okay, so market has fulfilled it. If this market closes over the next 3 hours in a 4 hour, it means it has activated a 4 hour shift. And if this is the liquidity, it means market is coming here over the next couple of days. So imagine a strategy that can help you understand time frame, okay, liquidity. So if I'm taking this trade, I'm putting my stop loss here, and this is the range. It means this market has an opportunity of selling down here. So I can start taking my TPs from here. Okay, imagine I get on a trade and I'm building that trade 100 pips, 200 pips, and I'm still in the trade. Okay, and I can take my daily. So 1 hour has been activated, fulfilled. It has mitigated the 1 hour area. Now 4 hour is being activated. You know, I'm saying all of this to let traders know that it's not just about buy or sell. It's not just about opening an account and having a risk management regime of growth. There's more to this trading, if as a sports trader, you can begin to understand the brain of those people that have the power of the market, and you begin to obey, you obey them. Now, when I say obey them, you respect them. If you're a trader, you're not trading in consciousness of the people who have power over you. You are a gambler, period. Because why? You wake up every day and you think it's going to move in your direction. That's not really how it works. But if you wake up with the consciousness of knowing what these people who have power can do and allow them do what they do, and you do after what they've done, you're going to be, that's the concept of trading with the banks in reality, not the stupidity of the manipulation of trading with the banks. In reality, see how the banks trade, and you trade with them, but you must know how they trade. Banks trade for liquidity. These people wake up every morning with their liquidity. They are pursuing those of you who don't have an awareness in the market. And this is where there's always a liquidity sweep. Whenever there's a liquidity sweep, there's a major move. So look out for the liquidity sweep. That's really what Forex is about, following liquidity. And this is a strategy that will make you understand the structure that tells you liquidity, market structure. If the market is going to be bullish, okay, it shows you a structure. And this structure is all about chasing liquidity. So if the market has been selling, it has been selling, okay? It's selling to a bullish liquidity. The moment it gets to bullish liquidity, you should start looking for what? An opportunity for a buy. But don't just buy. Whenever I hit the structure, after every liquidity, if there is no sweep, it's just price action. So there are less of price action in the market. There are a lot of sweep, liquidity sweep. Imagine you're measuring price action, market structure, and liquidity sweep into a strategy. It's well over 95% accuracy. And this is something that, one, it doesn't matter how much money you have in trading, you can begin to build it over time. Okay, there's a concept of account building that I'm doing right now. I cannot tell everybody. Only tell those in my personal mentorship, one-on-one mentorship. Because why? It will corrupt you. There are some things that I'll tell you today to corrupt the way it will corrupt your learning. Okay, it means it will get in the way of your learning, but there is a way you can actually make money consistently from this market without having a loss. Okay, someone tells you this, you won't believe, but anything is possible based on what you know. Okay, so anything that I want to tell you, if I'm telling you this right now, because I have a system documented and I'm showing you and I'm getting you into how you can learn it and do it for yourself. That is why I'm doing it. 1 month course will take you through the foundation of market structure. The strategy is very easy, but if you do not understand market structure, it will be like any other strategy. It's a strategy that will teach you. So as you document, after this 1 month course, we're going to move into different variations for those of you that will continue the journey. But the basic variation of market structure and market structure shift is the concept of liquidity and liquidity sweep. You would understand it, okay? And if you are in this environment, I encourage you, get on that course. Master it, master the foundation and build on it, okay? It will be your trading journey compared to what you've been doing, just like me now. I've been making profit in trading. I've been having series of ups and ups, okay? But I have never seen consistency. There are certain strategies you would trade. You would dare yourself. I'll show you guys something. There are limits you won't break as a successful trader, not until you learn some things. I've never done this before. I'll show you guys. Okay. So you guys see, this is my trading history. I've been doing something over the last 3 weeks. I think next week is going to make it a month. All right. This is a $1,000 funding. This is where it started. You see, Are you guys seeing what I'm showing you? All right, there is a, you can see it well. There's profit, there's withdrawal. Now, there's something about this. There's another thing to this, but I cannot show you. I'm just showing you the outcome, but the process I cannot show you until you come to a certain level of understanding, because at the same time, I don't want to corrupt you. Liquidity goes in two ways: what you have and what you can get. If you don't have it, you can learn how to get it. So learning the strategy can help you get it. But if you have liquidity, there's another way you can control your trading. Are you guys with me? Am I still here? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Have you guys been hearing me? I don't know. I think I'm feeling a freeze. Okay, you guys can hear me. So it's a journey. I'm willing to start this journey. There's something you can benefit from this journey on the long run. It may not be this month, but my goal is to give you the foundation and the legacy of starting something good for yourself as a trader. When you are looking at a beautiful home, get the beauty. See, get the beauty of a home. All right. Stop just dating for dating's sake. That is the whole idea of this course, to start a new journey. It's a new journey because now I have two things. I have liquidity and I know how to get liquidity. So I'm practicing two things right now. I'm seeing how liquidity controls my trading and building me. Oh, goodness, let's leave that. Now, for those people which are majorly for the education part, a lot of people don't have liquidity, but I'm sure I can now see how I can help them get liquidity. That is actually the journey. It's either you have liquidity or you get it. Be focused. All right. That's about my time this morning. So you take this course seriously. Don't take it because you want to trade the strategy. Okay. Take it because you want to understand market structure. And the moment you understand the foundation of market structure, build on it, you will get somewhere. And I should be there to help you get to that place you are getting to. Does that make sense? Any questions so far? So if you've not gotten the course, left for you. All right. Left for you. There will be different variation over the next 6 months. I've already put in line, okay, how to train about 4 variation over the next 6 months. But the best variation is the market structure shift, layer 1 shift. So there are 2 shifts, okay? There is the concept of the general shift of the leg, which is change of character. Whenever market changes character, the leg that changes character and created a new swing low or swing high is the leg of the shift. There's a strategy in that, okay? But there is a pre-posed strategy that can tell you ahead, because if you know how to get ahead before people get in, you're not spotted. All right. So get the course. It's worth more than anybody can gift you in trading what I have done. Okay, the cost is $35. We're running it for the next 5 weeks. You guys are going to be having a live session and a bonus live session in a week. All right. But I'll be giving you guys a program of practice and accountability. You want to learn 2 things: how to follow instruction and how to be accountable. That is one of the most important things you want to learn in trading. Okay, if you guys are excited about what I've shown you guys this morning, get to work. Okay, God bless each and every one of you. So 35, the link to the course is on the Telegram group or the WhatsApp group. If you guys are on the WhatsApp group, for those of you on YouTube, let me just copy. The course is starting. So the first batch of the course is starting on the 15th, on Saturday. Okay. Then the second batch means those that will be registering between now and 30th, they'll be starting on the 1st of July. And when you fill the form, please complete it. Even if you have to go do the card payment, do the card payment and come back and complete the form. It's very, very important because if you don't complete the form, we're not going to get your details from our back end. Okay. That's the link to the course. For those of you on YouTube, got you. I think I'm going to trade GBP AUD for a 4-hour sell. I think it's doing well. Hmm? Any questions so far? Okay, so for those of you on YouTube, that's the link. All right, without any question, that'll be my time for today. I am going to see you guys on our next session at 2 p.m. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. So I'm not using a card payment. I want to pay via bank. Yeah, there's a bank account there you can pay. It's if you click the link to the form, you see the different payment. There's a card payment, there is a BTC payment, there is a USDT payment. Okay, there is dollar payment, there is transfer. Just when you transfer, put the proof and you complete the form. Okay, we don't want to leave anybody. We don't want to leave anybody behind. All right, and tell your friends about it. Tell people about it because at the end of the day, your community matters. If you are solo, it's dangerous. So if you're a trader and you're solo, get someone to get started. If you've been trading alone, get a partner, get a friend, inspire someone to start with you. They help you. Okay, they help you more than you know. Inspire others. Say, oh, I want to go on this journey. Let's do this thing together. I want you to be my partner in doing this thing. Okay. Imagine you get a friend, you get another someone to get started. Little did you know you're creating a stream of income for yourself by just doing that. You don't know. Okay. By just doing that. Open your mind. There's a lot of wealth in your environment if you are not selfish and solo.